is everything now?
I don't know.
I think it should be good because we're
Thumbs
on mono.
up?
I think it's still buffering to them. Okay, can we start?
Thanks for coming.
It's good.
It's good.
Yay. Okay, let's start. Go.
Okay, back to what we were doing.
Whew. I think I need to get a glass of water.
I think you need a glass of wine. More importantly. Okay, so.
All right, I'm going to get some water while you do your part. Do you want one?
Yeah, that would be great. I think you should also get a glass of wine while you're at it, or like a beer or something. Okay, so while he's gone, we are going to deploy the back end. Because, yeah, we're going to do that. Okay, so what I was saying, let me show you this package really fast, because if you haven't seen it before, it's really awesome. So if you just search AWS Node Express, there it is. Obviously, I go to it a lot. I use it a lot. So AWS Labs, this is in AWS Labs. This is a package in NPM. And if you install it, well, you can use one of the quick starts, exactly what we did. So if you watch the first episode of, or I think the second episode, sorry, of this series, we actually cloned the repo and started our project using the quick starter. So I'm going to post the link to this in chat for you guys, and I'm going to go back to what I was doing. So it's a drinking stream now. You know, it might have to
water.
be. I think he needs a drink.
This is just water.
Okay, so if you download and install this package, or you use the basic starter package, you get all these pre-written scripts, and I think they went a little overboard, but side note, great, because there's a run package and deploy. So we have to package this up, because what package does is it basically zips up everything and puts it in an S3 bucket, and then Lambda is able to pull the code from that S3 bucket. So we can call package first and then deploy. We can even call package deploy. How easy is that? There is a command for Windows, I guess. If you are running on a Windows machine, there's a bunch of commands here. But I guess we should just call package deploy and hope that nothing errors. I knew that was going to happen.
Oh, man.
All right, let's see what's going on. Invalid template. It's not CloudFormation YAML. It is template.yaml because we're using SAM. We renamed that. I should have seen that. Let's see if the rest of this is okay. That looks fine. All right, let's try that one again. The reason that we renamed the file to template.yaml is because we were actually using the SAM CLI previously to run it locally, and the SAM CLI looks for a CloudFormation template called template.yaml. So that's why we renamed it, in case you're wondering. Yeah, when they gave it to us, I guess it was called CloudFormation.yaml, but the SAM CLI does not look for that template. So we would not be able to run it locally using SAM, which is exactly what we did in every episode before this, actually. We ran it locally to simulate the backend. We're almost done.
Okay, cool.
We're going to be deployed, and then you're going to show us all your cool tricks in Vue.
Yes, there's a lot of them.
I can't wait to see them. Oh, look, successfully created stack. So now I'm pretty sure that our template has some outputs. Let me see. Yes. So these are the outputs of the template. So once CloudFormation actually created all these resources in AWS for us, which it just did, it's going to spit out these outputs in the console, which we're going to actually go get. And the one that we want is the API URL, because that's going to be our production URL. So let's go grab it from the console. Gotta log in. Okay, so if we just go to CloudFormation, I have to be in the right region though. Did I just, oh, it is in this region. Amazing. So there it is, Ask a Caster. And we're just going to go to the outputs, and there's our URL. We should probably test this URL.
Yeah. put it into like Postman, no?
Okay, so let's go to, what's an easy one that we can call? Get channel questions. Get questions by user ID. Let's do, I think I have to give it a user ID. Oh, I have to do an auth token? Fun times. Okay, so let's figure that out. So the way that it's set up API Gateway, actually let's just go to API Gateway in the console. It should be easier to view it. That's weird.
It's funny, I was playing with this when I was building the Stardew Valley. Well, I didn't use
so
proxy
there's
mode.
no authorization. That's why that's weird. Funny. Oh, you know what? We secured our backend with JOT tokens. So you actually have to send in a JOT token.
Oh,
So
yeah.
when you just simulate it using the rig.
Right.
So let's just,
okay.
let me give you the URL,
Sure.
and then we'll just go to your
Sure.
computer.
Okay.
And then we can test it there, and if
Sure.
something is wrong with it, we'll figure it out. So that URL, I need to grab it. Oh, I think it's in my, so I am going to send this URL to you via Chime.
Because it does look stretched, right? Isn't it better to have the black bars than to stretch it? Alright, well, if anyone had... It's possible to increase the volume of the mics a bit. They're a bit low. Yes. Is that better? Whew, I think I'm getting sick.
What?
Yeah.
You're telling me
from all
this when I'm sitting this close to you?
Oh, oops.
Smart move, Matt.
It's not contagious. Okay, so you want to test this in the rig, like, right now? Or do this... Or test it
Okay,
while we're
so what I want you to do is I want you to go into the front end and add the production URL.
Oh, right, because we're testing it locally. Okay, sure.
And then test it locally in the rig.
Sure. Okay, so I'm going to go to desktop, Twitch, guides, for some reason is the name of the folder. Okay, ask a caster.
I'm gonna try that.
I did already.
It's not at the top.
Well, I think that's too loud. Okay. In any event, git checkout master, git pull origin master. Cool. So where is oh, I should use VS Code. I forgot about that. It's okay. Where's the URL? It's probably in which component? Panel? Here.
So yeah,
This is what
that's
you
it.
want. Okay.
I mean, you should probably just write some logic or that.
To check if
Yeah.
I'm local or not.
Yeah.
But the thing is, even if we're testing the extension locally, we still want to call the...
Okay.
The only thing is we're going to have these CORS issues. Have you enabled API Gateway for CORS?
Let me do that now.
And then you have to redeploy the API.
I got it.
What was I going to say? Okay. Do you want to ask Paul how to remove the white bar, the black bars on the side? While I load up the rig?
Can you do transform fit to screen?
That stretches it. This is fit to screen.
I don't know.
This is fit to screen.
Okay, it's been redeployed.
Okay,
And cores
cool.
have been enabled.
I think we just don't have the right resolution for some reason. Yeah, we need 28 by 1800. That's not an option here. Okay, forget it. Can people see the screen? Okay, because I just want to see if the rig's too small.
Oh, can you zoom in?
To the rig?
So you just go to view.
Oh, right.
And then you do zoom in.
But I was hitting Command plus.
Yeah, it doesn't work for
Weird.
whatever reason. It's only worse if you zoom in. It's one of the bugs, probably. I think.
It's a weird bug. Okay, so we're in the rig. And the rig is really helpful for basically simulating an environment in which the extension would run in a Twitch channel. So it has the extension helper. We can get things like the user ID, the channel ID. A new thing was added. We can actually see if they're a subscriber or not. So I was thinking we could do some fun things. If people are subscribers, they get to like change the color
We could
or
add
something.
a new feature.
Yeah, I really like the developer rig. In any event, nothing's going to load right now because we're not running it. So I need to do npm run dev. Probably just not in the right folder. Yes, front end. So I need to do npm run dev and Pector.
But you can also
ask
run
Paul how
it
to
through the
resize
rig.
it?
Yeah, Paul just told me. Settings, video, canvas size.
Settings.
Properties.
Oh, this. Ooh, I almost just hit quit. Video. Canvas size. Oh,
Can't change it.
You can't change it while we're live. Okay, we'll forget it. We'll do it next time. Okay, so now we should actually see the panel, since I'm running it locally.
Okay, but you could also run. So you just ran the app through the terminal, but you can also use the rig to run.
Yeah, you can. I find it's easier just to do that. But yeah, I could have just pressed this button and it would have run npm run dev.
Just so you
Same
know,
thing.
you could do the same
Yeah.
thing there.
Now we don't care about the backend because the backend is now on AWS. Just so everyone's aware.
That's right. The backend is now
So it doesn't
live in
actually matter.
production.
So what I think is important, what I think is important to do is to have the network tab open and close this thing because I don't find that particularly helpful. So now I'm going to say testing 1, 2, 3, and we should see an outbound request.
Okay.
Yeah, to question.
We got a 200.
Yeah, but
No, we
that
didn't.
seems too good to be true.
Do we really?
Yeah.
Go to it. See if there's a response.
Where's the content?
Go to this one.
Oh, that's options. Oops. There's the put. Yeah, it worked.
Cool. Backend works.
Yeah, to respond with.
Okay, so let's.
But why is this a 400? The response.
What?
I think your endpoint just has really good error handling. This is the response.
Access denied.
That's not good, obviously.
Okay, wait, hold on. Assumed role.
So the endpoint isn't opened up.
One sec. Let me just add the IAM permissions on this role. Ask a caster is not authorized to perform read. Okay, so let me fix that. I can do that. That's not bad. Okay, so all I'm doing right now, since you can't see, is I'm just going into IAM and I'm finding that role that's listed there in his.
Oh yes, yeah. I would just do like all star, just since we're like lazy.
Don't worry.
Normally, yes, we didn't give Dynamo permission to contact. Sorry, we didn't give Lambda permission to write to Dynamo.
That's right.
Dynamo. Am I saying that correctly?
Yes.
Okay. How does everyone like this new time, by the way? I guess it's really late if you're in Europe. It's later if you're in... It's in the afternoon if you're on the East Coast, and then if you're on the West Coast, it's like a better time because no one's up at 10.
Policy attached. Try
Cool.
again.
Okay, so let's try again since Nikki changed the policy. Testing 1, 2, 3. Cool. Sorry, it's actually kind of hard to see.
Ask a question.
It's going.
Peter used to knock. I'm gonna agree with you about the food. Everything I eat here is better than it is in America.
I'm more interested in the time. Okay, I think that works because I don't think we send anything back. So
Cool.
yeah, I think that's good. So how do we
Okay,
actually
so
see if the question is there?
It is. all the questions are there that you've asked.
Yeah, that's really cool. Okay, so the endpoint works. We're doing this on production.
So
we didn't get any
now
CORS
you need
issues.
to test the live config as well, and then make sure everything works, because then we need to go into
I'm concerned why the
hosted
live
test
config
changes.
isn't even showing up. That's concerning to me.
Interesting.
Is it live config or is it broadcaster?
No. It's live_config.html.
Watch this. Pretty sure it's broadcaster HTML. No, it's not.
No, it's live config.
Oh,
What happened?
no, I think it's just because I'm like, I don't, like, watch, I'll show you.
What?
Sorry, that wasn't English. I don't think
Try
the
again.
channel name, like, I don't think it has the right ID.
Okay. You okay?
Yeah, I think I've just been traveling a lot for this stuff. Okay, use developer rig user, no. What channel do I want here? The broadcaster should be, okay, here, wait. Let's look in the network tab. It's this channel ID. This number should be here.
Oh, right, to match.
Yeah, to match. That's why we're not seeing anything.
I actually understand now.
Yeah. So, no, I want to do this. Save. We should.
You were saying?
Okay, so that was one thing that needed to happen. So the next thing is I'm going to see what the error actually is. I'm going to clear the console, and we'll see why it's not working.
So, Danny, you would like this show at like 11 a.m. is what you're saying. It's usually at 10
One of
a.m.
the
Pacific
endpoints isn't
time.
working.
Right now it's at 1 Pacific time. But if it was at
The
11 a.m.,
endpoint
that'd be
channel
your prime
questions
time.
isn't working.
Yeah?
Nikki,
What?
this is on you. This failed.
Why?
We queried with channel ID, which is right. Nothing back. So that's on you.
The request URL is not the production URL. You do not have that running locally.
Oh my god, I'm so silly.
That's on you.
I forgot to update
I told
this.
you should just write some logic where it pulls the
Okay,
URL from like one
After setting up the stream and everything.
about.
No, this is gonna work. That's the
11
issue.
a.m. Okay, Danny, we will take that into consideration
Hey, it
for the
works.
next show.
Okay, what question do we want to answer? What did you eat for breakfast? What do people think of the avatar? Testing 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Submit.
Okay, we need user feedback.
What do you mean by that?
Like, you submitted, hey, it posted.
Right, that would be helpful. Yeah, it works, but there's no user feedback.
Okay, so that's the one thing that we need to add before we go into hosted test.
You want to do that?
Yeah, we're doing that right now.
Okay.
You don't want to do that right now?
Not particularly, because I think I'd rather focus, because we don't have a ton of time. I'd rather focus on getting it in localhost. Well, this is localhost. I'd rather do hosted test, because I think that's more interesting for them.
Okay.
Like, I'm sure they can believe we can add a pop-up alert or something. Or we can use
Yeah,
Bootstrap
this is
alerts.
actually for the broadcasters.
So it doesn't even really, yeah. We can do
Just-
this off stream.
Just add something simple. Yeah.
This is pair programming. Okay, so now the
It's
fun
just
part.
tired.
Is everybody ready? I'm really not tired. I got a full night of sleep.
I think you're
Is that
getting
not helping
sick.
me? I think I'm just getting sick. I've been traveling since April 4th and shaking a lot of people's hands at these events and like just traveling a lot. Like my train was delayed. But anyway.
Peter Eustenox, I'm not actually sure, but I will put in word that you want there to be another challenge. That was fun. I was a judge for it. There was some really good
If
submissions.
Blue Lava's in chat, you can ask him.
Yeah.
Does this work in dark mode? That is a great question. Theme, dark.
No.
Is this not how that works? Oh no, right. I forgot. Okay, so let's do, here, if you want to see, I'll show you how to do that. You go to Twitch, you go to dev.twitch.
That's a really good idea, C. Benny. I actually have
I shook way too many
like
people's hands.
little wipes in my backpack, and on every flight I go on, I like wipe down everything because I literally got sick, like back-to-back cold 6 times in December and January from travel.
Okay, sorry, I'm logged into the wrong Twitch account. That's the problem here. I'm logged into Twitch Dev. I need to log into my
Not
personal
blaming the
channel.
others again.
Well, it's true.
What is that?
Two-factor authentication.
No. What's the sound?
Someone's stream.
Oh.
Sorry.
It's like Game of Thrones-y.
No Game of Thrones spoilers.
Seriously, no Game of Thrones
Well, I don't care because I don't watch that show.
I watched that show, and I have not gotten a chance to see the latest episode because I was in London. So please, no spoilers.
Does this work in dark mode? So, we will see. So how do you test if it works in dark mode or not?
Oh, John left chat.
That is really upsetting to hear. Okay, move to local test. View and install on Twitch. We don't have configuration settings. Channel.
See, Benny, keep your mouth shut. Don't tell me anything. I have to see it when I get home, back to the States, like Friday.
Extensions. My extensions. Ask a caster. Set to panel 1, which is timeouts. We'll replace timeouts with bits. And then we will go here. Oh, not dev.twitch, sorry. See, Benny was really nice. He helped me order my pasta in German. Whoops. And then you have to load unscaped scripts when you do local tests like this. Yay! So someone asked, will it work in dark mode? That was the reason we did all this.
No.
It looks awful. Well, I mean, it works. It just looks disgusting.
We have to fix it. I don't even
Not
know
right
how
now.
to do that. Do you know how to do that?
Yeah, you basically just flip because the extension helper tells you. So basically what this was doing is this was forcing the context to tell us that
Oh, and then you just respond to the
and then you
context.
just respond to the context. So like a good
Got it.
background for this would be inspect element.
You just flip all the colors. White goes to black, black goes to white. You leave the rest.
Yeah, I'm forgetting how to do that. Okay. Wait, I actually want to just play with this for fun for a second.
Are you going to test it?
Well, I just want to find the good... I'm just curious. I don't know if it necessarily should be black because the font is black.
Well, yeah, but you change the font to white. Anything that's black goes to white. Anything that's white goes to black.
What is background white?
Oh, man.
Ooh, do not drink that.
I just drank out of your water.
Oh, you'll be sick. No, you'll be fine.
I need to, like, wipe my mouth.
Okay, anyway, that's how you deal with this. That's local test. The more interesting thing is let's do hosted test. And for hosted test, we need to provide the, so we need to provide the Twitch CDN. Yeah, she did. My water was here. So, oops, sends an ambulance. Oh, that's so nice.
Seriously.
You'll be fine.
Matt, I'm getting married in like 20 days. There's no time to get sick.
Oh God, you'll be fine. I hope. Basically, to run in hosted test, we need to upload to the Twitch CDN a panel.html, a liveconfig.html, and then all the necessary assets, things like the CSS, the images, and the JavaScript files. So, yeah, let's get some congratulations that you're getting married.
Yeah, besides the fact that I'm going to be sick now.
It's not my fault.
You're right. That wasn't
It's
your
partially
fault.
my
That was only
fault.
partially your fault. Can you move this?
Yes.
It needs to relocate. Thanks, guys. Thank you very much.
So, like I was saying, we need to provide Twitch with a zipped file of all these things. So, here's the thing that's a little unfortunate. Vue.js is a framework that makes building sort of UX and UI experiences really quickly, but it's really designed for single-page apps, SPAs, and unfortunately, Twitch CDN does not have any type of server capacity, right? So all the files we give the Twitch CDN needs to be static. And unfortunately, the way we use Vue router is it is dynamic, meaning it will hit panel it'll just hit panel and then it will basically call the component and its equivalent JavaScript file, and that is not going to work. So we need to basically un-single page app Vue, and we need to allow Webpack, which compiles our Vue code, and we need to make it so that it exports these files for us. So I'm going to go sort of fast because, yes, you should make a Webpack config.
Okay, so I also want to note here that like if Matt hadn't taught me how to do this
would have taken like 3 days.
This would have taken me a very long time. So if you
We're
are
gonna-
creating a Vue app that you want to use as an extension, you should pay attention. I guess he told me that if we did this in React, they have a way for
Yeah,
to do
React
this
is not
very easily.
React is much better.
The extension that I've previously created, I just did like vanilla JavaScript and just HTML, so I didn't have to separate things out or do any of these things that he's talking about. But if I was a Vue developer making an extension, this would have taken me days. So I highly suggest you pay close attention to what he's doing because I still am like,
Well,
what are you
they don't
doing?
actually need to pay too close attention because I'm just going to post a GitHub repo that is set up like this. So literally you'll be given a panel.view, a broadcaster.view, a mobile.view, a live config.view, and you'll just build those components and it'll all work. So yeah, I'm going to make a boilerplate
He's
that has all
gonna make
this.
a boilerplate. There isn't one right now that I know of.
Yeah. You should have your fiance on stream.
AJ Potato, that is a no.
Yeah. But you should have your fiance on stream.
Yeah, I mean, like, I can bring him on stream one time.
Well, maybe. Well, he'll be your husband.
He'll be my husband by the time I bring him on stream, though.
Yay. There's Danny setting things straight. Okay, so. What was I gonna say?
I think he was making a joke.
Well, he had the kappa. He had PogChamp, not kappa, so it's a little bit of a difference there.
What does that mean?
You don't know the basics of emotes?
No?
Oh, so PogChamp is basically when something exciting happens.
That one is PodJam?
Yeah, it's like if you were getting married, AJ Potato is like excited.
Okay,
But if you
got
put the
it.
kappa, that means sarcasm.
That's the kappa?
So he used the wrong emote, or she.
Got it.
Does Vue not output a bundle for each route to lazily load? Yes, it does, but that's the problem. We can't lazily load. That is the problem, Colin Stevens. If I'm understanding what you're saying correctly. Okay, let's just focus because we started really late and we actually don't have a lot of time here because it's late.
Okay, so let's see you do this.
Yes.
Let's see the magic.
So let's get moving. So we're
You
gonna
gotta
start.
Zoom in. Zoom in. Bigger.
Oh.
Yeah, that's good.
Sorry, Colin, I read your things wrong. You can lazily load.
Why?
What? Lazily load?
No.
They look like a married couple. I guess that's a compliment.
I think that's a
That
compliment.
means we have like a good vibe. Okay, let's focus on the technical things because this is starting to go down a different path. Hold on.
It's kind of funny, actually.
It is. But sorry, I'm really concerned about the time because we've got a lot to go through.
Yeah, right. Okay,
Okay,
go.
so let's focus. So, Colin Stevens. You're right, you can lazily load from the CDN, but Vue doesn't do that out of the box. So this will, if you watch this, we'll get this done really quickly. So I like starting at the really base root, which is this index.html file, which as you see will inject the build files, which we will run npm run build, and that will produce the folder, a dist folder with all the files we need. It will basically output something like this, panel.html live config. Vue does not do this out of the box. So just to show people, to make it really clear, I'm gonna remove that dist folder. Let's do npm run build, and we will not get what we want. And this will answer your question, Colin Stevens.
What do you mean we're not going to get what we want? It's not going to spit out the different...
No, because I haven't made the changes. I'm
Oh,
on
right.
master.
Okay, but the changes are complicated.
I just want to show this person
So it
what's
only
happening.
spit out index.html, which is the
It
last
spit
thing.
out index.html, which will not work, and I'll show you exactly what I mean by that. So if I go to the dist, here, it's no good because we need to go to there's no panel.html, file not found. It probably will work if I do panel, but oh no, because I'm not serving the files. Yeah, so it won't work. We literally need the explicit files to be built with its JavaScript like counterpart. So let's unpack it. So let's remove dist just so we don't get confused. And again, this part's like not super interesting because I'm gonna provide a boilerplate and everyone should just start there. So I'm gonna just do this kind of quickly, but if there's questions, people should ask us. So what we're going to do now is we're going to create multiple JS files. We're going to create one called panel.js, and then we're going to create one called liveconfig.js. Panel.js app from view. Why is it just app? Why isn't this panel? Why isn't this the coming from app? I'm actually confusing myself. Go up one. This should be components. And then I'm going to duplicate this and build Does this make sense to people what we're doing? Does this make sense to people? We don't need the asset.
Don't you also have to change it in the other one too?
Build, yeah.
Yep.
Okay, dev and prod are just like that. Now let's edit the build. So let's look at the
Webpack.
utils, no, loader. Okay, we're gonna start here. So entry point, we're gonna have two entries. We're gonna have panel, and we are going, oh no, what did I just press? Okay, edit, open the preferences. We're gonna have panel, and we're gonna have live config. Live underscore config.js, panel.js. Does that make sense? It's linking directly from these files. We're creating the two entry points. Now, we need two, in prod, we need two HTML plugins.
With the top.
Yes, that will print both of these. So, this one ends right here. Let's create a second, one for each view. Let's fix the spacing. Let's make this build dot, sorry, give me 1 second. Where's the index file? No, that's not panel. Build, it goes, where's?
Yeah, you named it last time, panel and live config, I remember.
Right, I'm just looking though for something specific. Where did the, whoa, what staff member is that? Okay, well in any event, prod. Template, minify, okay, and we also don't need to minify any of this. You think this should be panel?
Yeah, you made a panel before.
But it's literally you can trace it. It's config.index and then build. So it would be here. So you have to change this to panel.
That.
This is where it's coming from.
Yep.
And then we want it to do panel, and then we're gonna have a second one for live config.
Yep.
Which is gonna copy and pasta. Does everyone sort of understand what we're doing at least? Which staff person is Better Reynolds? Okay, panel live config, done.
Hey Val. Val's in the chat.
Val is really good for giving 100 bits, but he can't because we don't accept them on this channel, which is quite unfortunate. Okay, so let's go back to production. I'm going to call this dot panel, and then I'm going to call this dot, what did I do it? Live config, like this. Template, index, sure. I don't really care about minifying. Okay.
Change the template.
I think the template stays index.html because
Oh,
it uses the base one.
Okay.
Because the thing we changed.
You have a typo though.
Ooh, I do. And then, because the thing I changed is I'm pulling the live config component, and then I'm pulling panel, which is just for readability.
Don't you change the template?
No, because what it's going to do is it's going to look in index and it's going to attach itself to app.
Right, but for the go back to where you just were, how come you don't change the actual component that it's feeding into? Template.
Because it is.
It's using the edit.
Yeah.
Okay, got it.
It's using the other one, right? Yeah, that's what I think is happening. Unless someone can prove me different, prove me wrong.
Well, like if you go into the app .view, there is a template feature at the top, right?
Yeah, but it's
then in our panels, in our components, there's like if you go into panel.view, we have a template feature.
Right. We're getting the. That's what this is. Template is just.
Okay, so I don't know what template is.
It's telling. It's the element that we want to latch onto.
Okay.
Yes, that is a good suggestion for what we call Twitch Dev Weekly, which is a show we do every week. And
Benny thinks it should be live config.
He's messaging you directly?
No, he said it in the chat.
Oh, then he's right. Then I'm wrong. Blue lava. This keyboard doesn't work.
Yeah, it does.
See, Benny, you think this should be live config? Oh, right, because this is the one it attaches itself to. And then it's using the template. Yeah, cool. Yeah, I mean, see, Benny convinced me. Sort of. I'm not 100% sure. Okay, did we change everything?
Did you change the other one in live config?
Mm-hmm. Base, we have our 2 entry points. We have our 2 files. We have the production builders. Does this all look good?
I'm nervous for you.
Why? I'm not. So. Yeah, see, Benny. Of course we fixed that. I do have some confidence. I mean, I'm sure it's going to break.
It's lovely. You're like positive it's going to break.
Oh, we have both panels.
Did it just work?
It might. It worked.
Oh my
See?
god, you did it.
So it worked. So
What a G.
I practiced. First try.
Okay, now what he has to do is he has to zip that up and upload it to Twitch's CDN so that we can do a hosted test.
Oh,
Before we submit, which by the way, next week is when we're actually going to fill out the whole application and submit it. So if you've never done that before.
because this is going to be a shorter stream.
You can walk through us. You can walk through that with us next week.
No. Blue Lava, you missed when AJ Potato Head said this. Ugh. Which is good feedback for you on Thursday, since Blue Lava will be running Twitch Dev Weekly. See if you can get Sanyu on stream. We've never had Sanyu before. Sanyu is someone who would be good with that. Okay, now we have the bundle. So does everyone understand? We have the bundle. We have the 3 files we need. Now what we need to do is we need to go to dev.twitch.
Yeah, I can't believe you did that on the first try. That was incredible.
We did it. We practiced yesterday.
That was incredible.
Should we not tell them that?
Still, I mean, yesterday it took like 100 tries.
We don't need to tell them that. That's not necessary. So now I'm uploading the archive. Twitch guides, ask a caster. Just because I don't want to go that late because I want to have dinner and stuff because it's already 10. And I'm feeling kind of crappy.
I'm totally getting your illness.
You're not. That's why we can't do a long stream today. Okay, I've uploaded the assets. Does everyone see that? I'm now moving to hosted test. Yay. Which means that I can view on Twitch and install.
You already have it installed.
Yes. Everyone go to my channel and look at it. Is there anything? Oh, but sorry, they can't see it. Just kidding. Don't go to my channel. You're not going to see it. Ah!
What happened?
Not working.
Go to the console.
Oh my god, this is like a syntax error.
Apps tag is already loaded.
I could add all your Twitch IDs. It's not a self-promotion, because I'm looking at my channel. I'll hide my follow channels.
Reload the page.
That's not. When does that work? This
No,
is
no,
literally.
it doesn't work.
This is literally
I
a
just wanted
syntax
to see
error.
if the same errors came back.
Yes, it's a syntax error. Thanks, Lesser Hype, who's a 2-month subscriber.
Okay, I actually don't know how to fix that, so.
We're gonna fix it. Well, let's see if it's happening here. Ew.
Well, can you
Yeah,
actually
this isn't gonna
test? Whoa.
No, it's not gonna work.
Okay, so
No,
remember
I'm
how
not
you had to add
starting my
Bootstrap to
computer.
both files? Can you go back to the JS file?
I did do that. The issue's not Bootstrap. Literally,
I saw a Bootstrap
it's
error.
literally, look. Okay, well, first of all, we know the issue's in panel, so we can narrow that down. Post message. It's telling us the problem. Where's post message?
There is no post message. Failed to execute post message on window.
I actually don't know what's happening
Yeah,
here.
see? What the heck?
That doesn't matter.
I'm sorry, that's like an unreadable error. And I can hardly read it. Okay, Brassy knows why. You used template. With Vue, you need to render.
Oh my gosh, he's right. We did forget one step. He's right. We didn't render. Meaning we're not like it's the equivalent to like in React, like a lifecycle method, when the state changes will re-render.
So how do you do that?
You just have to. I honestly just have to look because I forget, but it's in this file. Breezy, you're right. We can just look at my Stardew Valley extension.
That was a really good extension that you built.
Did you like that?
It was
really
nice.
fun.
Yeah, it was really
I should do it on stream for everyone who couldn't make the tour, because we never streamed the tour. Blue Lava, what do you think of that
you
idea?
put the code that you need.
Yeah, I was just gonna look at it just so that I can show everyone. Yeah, sorry. He is right. Oh, that's why we're getting so confused by the template. We actually don't need that. That's what the whole problem was. Instead of passing app, you pass live config in. There we go. Boom.
Wow.
And we don't need the component.
Yeah, see, I definitely am going to need you to turn this into a boilerplate.
We are. John, this is going to be a boilerplate. Yeah, that was lucky it worked on the first try. Okay. That was the issue for sure. It could still be broken, but that was at least that issue. npm run build. Approved
Hi,
what?
Tudor. We are just basically building a Twitch extension in Vue right now, and then we are going to do what's called a hosted test on Twitch.
Okay. Now I have to re-upload to Twitch, which is kind of annoying. This is good feedback. You have to hit move to local test, files, and then you have to do this. There should be a script that does this.
You could probably create one.
Ugh, and I forgot to zip it. There should be a script that deletes, builds, zips, uploads.
That'd be great.
All in bash.
You want to write that?
Maybe we can give 10,000 bits to whoever does that. Just kidding. I'm not authorized to relinquish bits.
Okay, so Drayans, we actually are running the dev rig and testing locally.
We already did that. That was in the
we
beginning
already
of the stream.
did that, and that was earlier in the stream, but we did go back and test it locally after it didn't work in hosted.
Okay, back to my channel. twitch.tv/Mauerback.
Oh my god.
Wow. Okay, hosted
I'm
test.
gonna have to wash my hands.
Yeah, you should stop. Yeah.
You know I'm messing with you, right?
But I actually do think I'm getting sick.
I know, it's a problem. I'm very concerned about it in this minute.
You shouldn't be joking. Like, I think you seriously should wash your hands.
Is Twitch using something from .NET Framework Technologies? Specifically
oh God.
with what?
By the way, we celebrated way too early.
Why?
Because there's cores issues left and right.
Oh no.
Okay. Did you enable cores in Dynamo? Can I see what you did?
Yes.
Not Dynamo, an API gateway.
Yes, you can.
So I want to plug my cell phone into shit.
I just want to remind you though that I work for AWS and that I have done this before.
I just want to check.
Oh man. Okay, let me go back to this window. Okay, so first of all, cores and API gateway is finicky. Meaning I've had to enable it multiple times to get it to work.
And you have to apply it to like the options and everything.
Yes. So I usually just go.
Start here.
I go here.
Just go crazy with it.
Enable cores. Yep.
Yep.
Then I go to the top one.
Just enable it everywhere.
I do this
I don't
every
think you
single
can
time.
over-enable.
I mean, we could go one by one if you really wanted to.
Yeah, just to be sure. Now, okay, that's fine. Now just deploy API. Can I just make sure I'm using the prod URL? H09 something? Yeah, H09 something USE. Okay, let's try one more time.
What is that error? Put 401. Cores, you are the worst.
What's weird is why doesn't this happen locally?
Okay, I'm gonna go one by one and enable it on every line of this. I'm just gonna go nuts.
Yeah, it is an HTTPS issue.
What? What's an HTTPS issue?
So
Start over. What?
can we hit HTTP?
What are you talking about?
Like, can I just hit HTTP? We don't have like all the certs.
No.
Yeah, see, Benny, we're on hosted test. I actually think the issue is that the server isn't responding with headers. Can I see what post a question returns?
Yeah. It's you can just open it up in the back end.
That's true.
On your screen, so everybody can see. Well, no, it's in. If you go back to Sublime.
I'm just gonna look here.
All right. Go to app.
.js.
Mm-hmm. It just returns the response, which could be empty.
Okay, see, Benny, I'll show you the error. Okay, well, there's some issues we need to address here. We're not sending a channel ID or a user ID, so that's a problem.
Okay, so remember we were having that issue in the beginning because basically we put it all in the like load of the component.
Let's look.
So we had to move all of it to before mount.
Okay, see one thing. Is that the right lifecycle method?
Is what the right lifecycle method? Before mount, you mean?
It's just because I'm doing the same thing when I built this one.
See, Benny wants to see the error again.
Yeah, before mount.
Wait, so you're not getting a CORS error? You didn't get a CORS error?
No, I am.
You could get the channel ID from the jot. Yes, you can.
Yeah, we can do that. But you can also just get it from unauthorized.
I see a 401 before your CORS error. If you get a 405 from an XHR, Chrome will always report it as a CORS issue because the pre-flight request didn't succeed. Are you passing an auth token to your request? You should be.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, see?
Yeah, he is.
Look, headers.
Okay, so this code isn't working though, obviously, this before mount. Can you go back to your dev tools and breakpoint on it? Or is it all just like, it's not like minified, is it?
Sure, let me just do npm. Yeah, we do need to, I think honestly Benny's has the right idea. We need to add cores to the server.
I already did.
No, but like literally in the code, like I'll show you how I did it here. Cause like I use Lambda here.
I did that. app.useCores, router.useCores.
Oh, interesting. I'll show you what I did. Now remember adding all these folders. Where's vote? So like I return this.
I just used cores, like the package. Do you want me to try doing that and then redeploy?
We are passing an auth token. Yeah, these course issues are really like pedantic. I don't think I need to install the cores library.
No, but I have the cores library, like the npm package installed.
Yeah, exactly. Okay, the auth token isn't the problem that I'll be giving you. Can you look at the response to your pre-flight request to see if it responded with the proper headers? That's not a bad idea.
See, Benny, I did that in the app. I did install cores, require cores, and app.use.
So here's the pre-flight options.
You can check the GitHub. It's there.
Yeah, allow everything. Okay, and then it fails. The other issue is we're not giving it these 3 things, so this isn't like another shocking issue, to be honest. Fix the channel ID stuff later? I feel like that should be fixed now.
Go back to the 401. Okay, so
look at the authorization header. Where would I
see a 401. Okay, can you look at the response to your pre-flight request and see if it responded with the proper headers? There's no token in that request you just had up. Go back to the 401. Oh, yeah, look, go back to it. Bearer, nothing. There should be a token after
Yeah, because it's not getting this. Yeah, because it's not getting any of these things for some reason. I just don't think that's the problem, per se.
That is the problem.
Okay, I want to check something. I think that's definitely one problem. Yeah, that's also messed up, but we still don't have the token, so let's work on that.
Was there something I needed to change?
Yes, we are waiting on an auth callback. So I want to understand how I did it here. Channel ID, auth, oh my gosh, I have a erroneous plus sign. How do I
That's your secret, right? You gave me that before. This Twitch secret?
Yeah. I don't think that has anything to do with it.
No, it doesn't. I'm just like trying to look at the code, see if there's anything on the back end that would be causing this problem. But I think it's, well, the front end is not sending the values, so that's like number one.
Async is correct. And then we want to wait for this to happen. Then we pre-fill this. We literally are going to hang until we get this.
Okay, so Colin Stevens says a 401 is unauthorized. If you get a 400 or 500 from an API call, Chrome will always report it as a CORS error. That's why you see the CORS error after the 401 response. So don't worry about the CORS. Worry about the fact that the token is not sending.
Yeah, I know. That's what I'm trying to do. I'm trying to figure out why this token is not being encoded here. Well,
the CORS is not
here's
an
one
issue.
issue, but I think I just screwed that up. But I just saw an issue. It's missing a tick. Oh no, it's not missing a tick.
Up there.
Sorry, yeah.
Matt, did you actually authorize the app?
What do you mean, did I actually authorize it? Like, put the secrets and stuff in? Yeah.
It doesn't give you a token unless you opt in. What does that mean?
What?
Go back to here. Go to configure.
No, that's not the issue. It's in the dev.twitch. I did! I definitely did that. Otherwise, that'd be really embarrassing. We did this. This is where a key's about to get leaked. Where is it? I can't find it in the new setup. Oh, it's up here, sorry.
Client ID.
No, that's not the problem.
Yeah, but don't you have to put client ID somewhere?
No, I gave it full access. Not a number. Yeah, everything looks good here, no?
Where does client ID go?
Do you want to
does
join?
Go somewhere. Oh, maybe it's only if you hit the Twitch API, and I'm like thinking of the wrong.
Wait, what? Wait, say that again?
The client ID. Doesn't it go somewhere?
No. Styler's pretty funny. Okay, I am curious to figure this out. Yeah, more cooks is right. Well, I did all this in the Stardew app, so I kind of like having both
Morgan
of this.
Bladett said, no, you accepted the TOS for dev. You need to give permission to the extension as a viewer.
I'm not familiar with that. I think, honestly, I don't understand why we even need this yet if we're just testing.
See, Benny, I haven't eaten dinner yet.
Yeah, none of us have.
And it is 10:30 p.m. here. Don't talk about dinner. I'm gonna, like, freak out.
Can I just remove this?
Remove what?
This authorization bearer token?
No. Absolutely not.
Why?
Well, first of all, no. Like, you need it. You have to send me the JOT.
You're checking for it.
Yeah.
Yeah. And we should be getting it from the extension helper. But the issue is we're getting nothing unauthorized. Whew. This might be best to debug off stream. Because this could be quite complex. I didn't change anything. Yes, it's just this. That's a good idea. We can log what we're getting back. There's probably an empty string in the token. Well, no, Right, so token does have nothing. The issue has nothing to do with the jot. Literally, we
See,
are
Benny, what do you need
unauthorized
GitHub
is not getting
for?
anything, so I'm just gonna...
Okay, yeah, I was gonna post the GitHub link. I just wasn't sure which GitHub URL you were referring to. You should check in what you have, because you still did the changes that were required, and then they're asking for the GitHub URL. They can look at the current code as it stands.
Let's just look in the rig real quick. Because why would it work in the rig and not in hosted test with the exact same thing? That makes no sense to me. And why isn't this working now? Oh, God. That's gonna be really annoying.
What's wrong?
I changed it so that,
You did what?
oh, yeah, he's right. I forgot to log the actual object. I just want to do this in test. It's okay. It's not like that secret has staff credentials or anything. Or does it? No, I want to run it locally. The issue is I just need to tell the rig to book somewhere else, so give me a second. Yeah, it's been leaked left and right.
What's been leaked? What did you leak? You leaked something?
Viewer URL, viewer. So annoying. It's called viewer.
What are you doing?
We're back in the rig. Okay, cool. I left a what?
Delete.
Okay, so now let's look here.
Wow, a lot of errors.
It's okay. I want to see if it puts everything in. Okay, at least it's consistently failing. Okay, it doesn't have it in local test either. That's good.
You know, that's interesting because I feel
Didn't
like
it
we
work
did
before?
Yeah.
Didn't it work when we started the stream?
Yes.
Yeah, it did. We literally were playing with it on stream.
Yeah.
So what did I change?
I don't know, but don't check it in.
I'm not. Ugh.
Never mind what I said about checking it in.
Should I just pull my other branch down for fun? Let's just do that really quick. I want to try one thing for fun.
Aiden, I hope you're using those mics you made Nikki lug around all day.
Aiden, you're ready back home?
You're not using those mics, Aiden.
Aiden, I never got to say goodbye to you. What was this branch?
Yeah, basically, the clip from one of the mics got lost, so we actually can't use them both.
It was cool meeting
One of them
Aiden.
is like hanging. Like, look at this, Aiden. That's a hanging mic right now. But you're not supposed to see that. Aiden, I haven't eaten dinner yet. I'm so hungry. It didn't break. The clip came off of the mic and vanished into Twitch headquarters. I mean, not headquarters, like Twitch office, somewhere in here. I don't know where it is.
Okay, I'm really curious if this works.
I cannot eat that pizza. Celiac. So, I starved. And I'm still hungry. So fun being this hungry right now. I wish I could have eaten the pizza because, yeah, then I definitely would not be hungry at this moment.
No, this isn't working either. I think you did something on the back end, or...
I didn't do anything. Matt, I've been sitting here
No, I know,
next to you
but
this whole time.
you've authorized...
I enabled cores 5 million times.
Yeah. Anyway, I think we should debug this off stream because I'm starting to not feel so great.
Oh my god, this is so bad.
Yeah, we should just end the stream. I think I'm definitely getting sick, so.
I can't believe I took a sip out of your drink. What was I thinking?
You'll be fine.
I need to go like wash my mouth out.
Yeah. Yeah, I'd like to end just because I'm not feeling super great. And I think we should probably fix this.
Styler wants to donate some bits for Uber Eats for you.
No, don't do that. That's very nice of you, though. Wow. Aw.
Yeah, feel better, Matt. All right,
Yeah,
we're gonna bounce because I need to eat.
Yeah.
Slash
It's also really late
wash
here.
my mouth out so that I don't get whatever
Shook
that
too
is
many
right
developers' hands.
now. God, please tell me I don't get sick.
Ugh, you're not
I
gonna.
have to get on a 9-hour
I can just feel like,
tomorrow.
yeah.
9-hour
We will be back. This is kind of what. So we'll fix this all. I swear this was working yesterday.
Okay, well you have to fix this before next week.
Yeah, I've got a lot to do. It's working on the Stardew Valley.
Should we let the ambulance that's on its way to you get you something to eat as well? Yes! Yes, yes, yes. I'm so hungry. Can we go eat?
Yes, we were going to go eat. Follow us on Twitter, and I will let you know if I'm sick tomorrow.
Okay, so if you follow us on Twitter, we will let you know when we check in.
And if you do /hosts.
From this stream, because we will check it in.
Yeah, no, I'm going to fix it.
Working.
The thing is... Oh. That's awkward. Wrong host. Yeah, I'll post on Twitter if you guys want to follow us. But wait, I want to talk about the next 2 episodes.
I want pictures of the food that you eat on Twitter. We can do that for you. Absolutely.
Yeah. Okay, let's head out because it's really late. It's almost 11 here.
All right, bye everyone.
Yeah, see everyone
We're
later.
gonna go eat.
How do I go back to logo? Ask Blue Lava about the Instagram.